Do you know what the best advice I can give you if you want to stop drinking alcohol in January is start as you mean to go on, right? Start with a fresh head. Start with no hangovers on January the 1st. You know, how many people are actually willing to do that? And think about what that means. That means not going out and getting yourself plastered the night before, not blocking yourself out of your head the night before. That's what that means. Look at this guy here. He's the king of all he surveys. He loves it. He'll do that for hours just watching. He sees rabbits in the distance and he's just watching them. It's brilliant. The other fella's behind me, scratching himself and lying down, and he's just as cute. Anyway, how many people are actually going to go into that journey and sacrifice, or they feel that it's a sacrifice to approach New Year's Day by not going out on New Year's Eve? You know, think about what it means to start off with the hangover on day one, or what it means to start with no hangover. You know, drinkers think things through the fog of instant gratification. That's the way your mind works when you're a drinker. It's you're always thinking about these things through that particular lens, or through a shroud. You know, it's always foggy. In the moment feelings, gratifying yourself, the bit of pleasure that you can get from intoxicating yourself now, you're putting in the appearance that all of these things have much more value than some pleasure that you might get down the road. Do you get what I mean? Right? It's the drinker's brain talking. It's the drinker's mind talking. It's all those years that the habit has been, that the thoughts and the actions and the accumulation of all that stuff over the years, right? Getting drunk on New Year's Eve puts the value of alcohol up here, right? Much higher than the value of the new self that you say you want to get into. You know, that's the problem with it. You know, it's easy to talk about the new self in the future tense. It's easy to talk about, I'm going to do this tomorrow. You know, next year is going to be great. You know, next January the 1st is the time I'm going to do this. January the 1st is the time that I'm going to make those changes happen. I'm really going to do it this time. I can't wait to get started. You know, talking about your future self and how good it's going to be and how strong you're going to be. It's easy to think about those times because we're talking about tomorrow. And tomorrow's not today, right? Talking about doing something tomorrow doesn't take any effort today. It doesn't take any effort in thinking. It doesn't take any effort in, certainly doesn't take you any effort in acting out these things. So something that doesn't take any effort is easy to say. Talk is cheap. You know, we all know that. You know, there's no discomfort that you have to go through today. Today we drink. And today we enjoy ourselves. And tomorrow we make the changes that are necessary to make. And like I said, it's easy to talk about tomorrow because it's tomorrow. Tomorrow never comes. When you have that attitude, it's no wonder people fail because they don't look at things now. You know, there's always another excuse. There's always another tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. All right, I'm not feeling too great today, so I'll put it off until tomorrow. And the problem is when you start out when you start out the new year like this and you put that off, then you haven't got that. You know, there's a big pull for a lot of people to go into January and to start that fresh new year. But if you don't follow through with it, you know, it can be soul destroying. You know, I'll do it tomorrow turns into I'll do it next week or next year. You know, today's not the right time. Tomorrow's going to be a different day and I'll feel better tomorrow. You know, if you wake up on New Year's Day with a hangover, how do you think that's going to play out across that day, across today? You know, so let's say today is New Year's Day and I wake up this morning and I've got a hangover and my day starts crappy. I'm feeling crap all day long and, you know, I don't feel like drinking, so that's a good thing. but maybe towards the end of the day, the hangover is that bad. I've had hangovers on New Year's Day, which have been awful. And I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy. And the only way to cure that hangover was to get the cure. So the only way that you feel stronger tomorrow is doing something today that makes you feel stronger tomorrow, right? Your life is what you make it. Strength builds strength. Strength is built on strong thoughts and strong actions, right? Steel sharpens steel. You know, and I've said it before, you know, the only way to get through these things is to sacrifice now. You know, pain in the moment and discomfort in the moment, that's all we're talking about here. Not real pain. Discomfort in the moment, you're putting yourself through something now that will drive you towards something better in the future, and something way, way better than you can ever get out of a bottle. So, yeah. If you want to me to walk you through this process, come and visit us at habitsv2.com. Take care of yourself, and I'll speak to you soon, right? Onwards and upwards. Bye now.